Hi, everyone. This is Loyson Gordon, owner of historic Neirs Tavern, and I am extremely happy today that I have an incredible local artist on this call. And the reason why they're on this call is because of Neir's Color in Neirs contest. She has been a Woodhaven staple for a long time. She has done some work for Neirs Tavern in the past on our window in the Christmas scene that we did. And now she entered in this Color in Neirs contest. And out of hundreds of votes, over 200, 300 votes, she came out the winner with 158 people voting for her. And so I'm pleased to announce the winner of Neir's Color in Neirs contest. Deborah Camp is here today. How are you?
Hi, everyone. Hi, Loy. Thank you.
Good.
I'm feeling great. I'm so
Good.
excited and I feel so honored to have been chosen. Thank you to everybody.
Congratulations. And your grand prize, yes, there's a $25 gift card in there, but even more important is that your work will be celebrated by children that is coming to Neir's Tavern to color in your piece of art that's representing Neir's for generations to come with your name on it to honor the artists that struggled through the pandemic. And hopefully we have a place to play a part to play in this recovery of the artists, local businesses, and everyone alike. So congratulations to you. And I really want to take a few minutes quickly just to ask you a few questions. And the first question I have for you is, please tell us your name and give us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, my name is Deborah Camp, and I'm a local resident of Woodhaven, born and raised my whole life here, and also born and raised in the art culture. My mother, my grandmother, and my great-grandfather were all artists, and I grew up watching them paint and draw, and they inspired me to follow those steps since I was age 3. I can recall an early memory of drawing and painting, and I said to myself, even back then, I'm going to do this the rest of my life because I love it. I want to inspire others to find their inner artist, and this is my life path.
Wow, beautiful. Not many people can find that at such an early age, but you did, and you've been contributing such great work throughout that time period. And this is so fitting that you actually are winning these contests. You're actually being recognized and paid for your work. So congratulations to you for that. And my
Thank
next
you.
question to you, Deborah, is this. Nears, we've been here for a while, a little while. How did you hear about us? Most people still don't really know about us, but how did you hear about Neir's Tavern, and what does it actually mean to you?
Well, I heard about it because I grew up here my whole life and I walked by it many times. And I remember when I first tried it, I loved the food and the atmosphere. But then as I got older, I realized that it's not just a bar, it's a family place. This is a place where people actually come together, they do karaoke, and they did all these wonderful events. And it means the world to me to see a historic place still in business because I'm an old soul and I can relate to seeing all the history on the walls and that you're preserving it for the younger generations as well. So I thank you for that.
Oh, thank you very much for that recognition and somehow finding us in this middle of a residential area. It's definitely a destination, but anyone that walks into Nearest Tavern, I know that they want to be here, and you definitely want to be here. And I appreciate you celebrating us as we celebrate you. With that being said, everyone else, she talked about being an old soul. If you know an old soul, tag an old soul in the comments, share this video, let people know that we have great artists here, including Deborah. But let's get into the contest. I mean, this contest, I think it was important to launch. Joanna actually launched it, which is a Neirs ambassador, who we allowed to kind of do things on behalf of Neirs Tavern, being an ambassador. So she launched this Color in Neirs contest to celebrate the children and the families that are coming here. Let me ask you a question. Why did you submit to this Color in Neirs contest? Why did you actually go ahead and do all the work to submit to it?
Well, when I first saw the contest, I was reading about it, and the word that jumped out at me was historic Neir's Tavern. So when I saw the word historic, I said, I would love to translate the vision I have in my head of Neir's and its inception and to showcase it for people of all ages, to be able to enjoy and to color and my imagination was going to all different places. And I said, I want to be able to have this chance to show what's going on in here, translate it onto paper, and have the world to see it and to interpret it in their own way.
Right. And that's exactly the artist, right? It's like the ability to take this imagination you have and transfer it onto actual physical form. I just think it's just an incredible talent, the people that can do it so well, like yourself. And that's probably, I think that's why you won. You're able to do it. And congratulations, of course, to all the contestants that joined and was part of this. It just highlights everything about Woodhaven and what Neirs is trying to do in bringing people together of all walks. So can you kind of delve more into that, transferring that idea and these things of history, and you're trying to put it all together in your mind, and then tell us more about that creative process, about your design. Walk us through that process. How did that
Sure.
actually go about, transfer it onto paper, and what was the concept? What was the meaning behind it?
So for me, I know Neirs is a family-friendly atmosphere, and I wanted to capture that essence. So right away, I said, there's got to be people in here. I have to show family because I want the kids to be able to relate to all the people and maybe to invent stories about the people, because then they're not just coloring in a drawing, they're making up ideas about what could be going on in this drawing. And then I included the 2 pet dogs because I'm a huge animal lover, and I know there's a lot of animal lovers out there. And yeah, I wanted them to be able to say, this could be my mommy, this could be my daddy, this could be my brother, my sister. And I want to show that this is the place to go with your family to dine in. And I wanted to show it back in time. So I showed the Neirs race horse running right across the roof as if it was going through a time portal back to the 1800s. So that was the concept behind that. Instead of just putting the logo as is, I made it running. So that's what I wanted to show.
Right, you made it alive. I mean, that was like, I was like, wow, that's interesting. So that was really a differentiator. And I'm gonna see if I could take a minute and see if I could show it. I hope everyone can see it. It's a smaller version, but this is what she's talking about. And this is gonna be printed out, placed inside Neir's Tavern. So when kids come, it'll be given to them to color in with the coloring markers and everything. And so this is an example of it, and we're going to be posting more and more so that everyone can see this and celebrate such great work. So Deborah, I don't want to take much of your time. However, I do know that you're very busy. You're starting to do a lot of things out in the community now with your art. Is there something you would like to share with us? What you have coming up? What's next for you? Where can people support you?
Oh, thank you. Yes, so I have my first solo art exhibition this Friday, July 16th, between 3 and 7. It's going to be at the Forest Park Carousel. So I'm going to showcase my work there. The carousel will be running. I'm going to have a customized playlist playing. I'm going to have an interactive exhibit for the kids to color in as well, and adults alike, kids at heart. So that's what's going to be going on. I'm very excited about that. It's sponsored by the Woodhaven Cultural and Historical Society. I'm also still doing freelance work with my window murals, my wall murals, graphic design, freelance of all sorts. So I like to be the jack of all trades in the art world. So that's what's going on right now. And the show will be weather permitting. So if I hear a rain date, I will let everyone know about the July 16th show.
All right, beautiful. So thank you so much for being part of the Neirs Color in Neirs contest. Thank you for submitting, and congratulate to you for winning and having so many hundreds of people submit actually submit their vote for you. It just really shows how talented you are, and you should be celebrated. So if anyone that's watching this now, please share this video. Please make sure you tag someone that's an artist that needs to be celebrated. Maybe this becomes something, even more bigger than this, but please just celebrate all artists as they recover from this pandemic. My name is Loyson Gordon, owner of Historic Neirs Tavern, and I want to thank you for supporting not just Neirs, but everyone that has been gone through so much as well. Have a great day. Deborah, thank you so much again.
Oh, you're welcome. And thank you so much for your time and your passion for the community and always giving back to the community.
You're welcome.
Okay.